Hi everyone. Welcome to the Online Technical Institute. So in these sessions, I would like to explain about with constraint, without constraints. Okay. So let me connect our database. So our database is Online Tech Institute only. Let me connect this database. Execute it. Now, as you can see here, I have connected Online Tech database, which we created already earlier classes. So let me connect our table. The table name is cast table. Let me check whether it is there or not. As you can see here, not there. Let me create this table. So create table. So cast table, which I'm going to create. So open bracket, close bracket. In this, let me define the column names. So first column ID is customer ID. So int data type is integer. So identity. So identity 1, 1 means I'm assigning the serial numbers. Then primary key. So in these columns, integer I required serial number as well along with that primary key means don't require any null values at the same time. I don't want to see any duplicate values. Okay. Now let me create the another column customer number integer not null unique check. Let me in that check I wanted to give the conditions. What is that conditions? Greater than 0 values which I'm assigning. Okay, comma. So in this column also I require integer. I don't want to see any null values. So I want to see only unique values only. Means I don't want to see any duplicate values. Check means I'm giving the conditions. So greater than 0 values I want to see. So equal to 0 or below the 0 values I don't want to see in this column. Okay. Next, last name var character 50 not null. So in these columns, data type is var character only and not null means I don't want to see any null values. Let me insert the first name var character 50 not null. In this column also same. So data type is var character. I don't want to see any null values. Next area code. So in this area code, let me take integer default values. Let me take 56000. Okay. Next address. Address column var character. So let me take up to 50 characters. So here also I don't want to take any constants or any not null values as well. Next, country. So in this country, let me apply the var character up to 50 characters. So let me apply the default values. So what is the default value? Let me mention the India, our country. Okay. That's it. Now, by using the constants, I'm going to create these tables. Creating the table by using the constraints. Okay. See here, I have used primary key constraints, not null, unique, check, and here not null, default. So these constraints which I have used in this table. Okay. So let me create the table, whether I'm able to create or not. Let me check. Now, as you can see here, I have created the table successfully. Let me retrieve the records. Let me extract the records. So what is the table name? Custom table, which we created just. Okay. Let me select and run that query. It is not fetching the any records. Let me rerun again. Yeah, as you can see here, we have received the column names: customer ID, customer number, last name, first name, area code, address, country, which we created just. Okay. So as of now, no records. Let me insert the records as well. Insert into, so which table? Table name is first table, values, which I'm going to insert the values. Okay. So in this, so first one is customer ID. Just we can ignore it. Already we have given this serial numbers 1,1. Next, customer number. Customer number means, let me, you can mention any number. Let me take 111. After that, last name, first name. So last name, let me take Alice. First name, let me take Alfred. Okay. Next column is area code. Let me take a area code, any number, not an issue. Okay. Next, coming to the address varchar. So let me mention the single quotation. In these quotations, address, let me take Bangalore, or let me take any name, not an issue. Mexico. Next, country. Let me mention the country, America. Okay. Now let me check whether I'm able to insert or not. As you can see here, one row affected successfully. Okay. So let me retrieve that record by using this query. Now, as you can see here, we have received the record which we created. Okay. See, customer ID 1, customer number 111, LIC, last name LIC, first name Alfred, area code, address, country. So like this, if you want to insert few more records, we have to use same syntax. Okay. So let me insert the 222. Okay. Next here, let me change the name. What is that name? Let me mention the any name. Bara. Here, let me mention the Baba. Okay. That is last name. Let me mention the here area code. So now this time, let me mention the default. So I don't want, I want to mention this number only, which we mentioned value. So let me take default. Okay. Next, city name, let me take Bangalore. So here, let me take default values because this is pertains to India only. So already we have mentioned default. So let me mention the default. So which means we can get the India only. Okay. Now let's run it, this query. Now, as you can see here, one row affected successfully this record also. So now let me retrieve those records which we created. As you can see here, successfully we received the records. Okay. So customer ID 12, customer number, last name, first name, area code, address, country as well. So like this, we can insert the record as well. So let me check the constraints. So we have applied the constraints, right? Primary key, unique, check, not null, not null, not null, default, all these constraints. So how it is working constraints, let me test it. So let me insert same records. Whether I'm able to insert or not, let's try. As you can see here, violation of unique key. that is constraints customer table. So cannot insert the duplicate in object DBO cast. That duplicate key value is 222. So in this already 22 it is there. Let me go to the constraints. Okay. So customer number. What we mentioned conditions unique. So unique means don't want to see any duplicate values. So only unique values. So it won't allow any duplicate values. That's why we have received the error, because I'm trying to mention same record twice. So that's why it is not allowed. For time being, let me try to change the record name as 3. Okay. Now let's try whether I'm able to insert now or not. Let's try. As you can see here, I have inserted successfully. So let me retrieve that record which we inserted just now. As you can see here, we have received 3 records as well. So first primary key we have tested. Okay, that is unique. So unique means it won't allow any duplicate values. Now let me test it. Not null related. So last name, first name. Let me copy and paste it. So obviously it won't allow any duplicate values. So in that case, let me mention the 344. And here, instead of this name, let me mention the null values. Now let's try this query. Now, as you can see here, we have received the error. Cannot insert the null into this column under the name column. So we have tested second case also, because constraints nothing but a rules and regulations, terms and conditions like. Okay. So what is the terms and conditions means I don't want to see any null values. That's why I have applied the constraint, which means terms and conditions only. Okay. So like this, I have applied the terms and conditions that is not null. So in this column also. Okay. So like this, if you wanted to apply the any terms and conditions by using the constraints, then we have to create like this and we have to test it like this. Okay. Hope you guys cleared these concepts, constraints concepts. Okay. So apart from this, so let me explain about the without constraints. So for time being, let me mention the records, any record. John. Okay, let me create the record. Okay, so let me read through the records. As you can see here, we have resolved successfully. Okay, so like this, we can create the table by using the constraints. So let me create the table without constraints. Creating the table by using the without constraints. Now let me see this table as well. So what I will do, let me copy as it is this table. So in this table, I don't want to take any constraints. So let me create the table name is cast data. Okay. So cast, which we created already. So don't want to create same table because you can get the error. So that's why I'm changing the table name. So cast underscore data, which I'm going to new one. Okay. So in these columns, let me remove all this constraints, everything, so except data type. Let me remove not null. Let me remove here as well. Here, let me remove default. Here, let me remove the constraints. Okay. Now, as you can see here, column names, data types are available. That's it. Okay. I didn't mention any constraints. Okay. So let me create this table, whether I'm able to create or not. Let's see. So near syntax customer number. So customer ID, customer number, integer. So here I missed out comma. So let me rerun. Now we have received successfully commands. Okay. So let me retrieve the records. Select star from trust underscore table. Let me check. As you can see here, we have received all the column names, but no records. Let me insert the records as well. Insert. So what I will do, so let me insert the same records. Let me copy this and insert here. So as you can see here, one column customer ID is not available in this. Let me enter. Let me try without that. Now, as you can see here, we have received the error. Sorry. Let me change the table name as well. In this table, which I'm going to insert. So as you can see here, we have received the error. So what is that error? Column name or number of supplied values does not match the table of definition. Means, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns I have inserted. So it is, I have inserted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of 7, 6 column values only I have inserted. Okay. So that's why we have received the errors. Let me insert the customer ID as well. So customer ID is 1. Now let me insert this query. As you can see here, I have inserted successfully as well. Now let me retrieve this query. Now as you can see here, we have inserted. So let's try to insert the same record twice. Whether I am able to insert or not, let's see. Now as you can see here, same record I have inserted twice as well. As you can see here, same record twice we have inserted. Okay, so like this. So in this, if you observe here, why it is allowed, earlier why didn't allow? Because major reason is constants only. Constants means terms and conditions. I have applied the terms and conditions each column. As you can see here, each column having a terms and conditions except address columns. Address columns, I didn't mention any constants. So here you can insert unique values, duplicates, whatever you want to insert, you can insert. So it will allow. So apart from this, so it won't allow any columns if you want to insert behind these constants. Okay, against these constants, if you want to insert any records, it won't allow. Okay, so here it is allowed the records, duplicate or null values or not null. If whatever you want to insert, you can insert. So let me try to insert same record instead of alias. Let me mention the null records. Let's see whether I'm able to insert or not. Inserted. Now, as you can see here, null values allowed. Earlier, not allowed because constants. Now it is allowed. Okay, this is the main reason. Okay, so hope you guys cleared these concepts clearly. So if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment sections. So I will cover upcoming classes as well. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for updates. We will see in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Take care.